Islam Makhachev KO'd Alexander Volkanovski in the first round of UFC 294. And you got to feel bad for Alexander Volkanovski, but also have immense respect for Islam Makhachev. I was saying going into this fight, Islam Makhachev needs to use the body kick. It's going to be there. Just in the first fight, it was open there all day against Alexander Volkanovski, and it would be a weapon that would help pressure Volk, put him on the back foot a little bit. Not only that, just mix up the kicks as well because he does have a good head kick. Now, I didn't think he was going to be targeting the head kick in this fight. And a funny thing to note is in the first fight, I picked Makhachev by round 3 KO, I believe. It was round 3 or round 4 KO, and I thought he was going to clip him with the head kick after mixing kicks up to the legs and body. And that never happened. But I thought he was going to clip him with the head kick and end up TKOing him, similar to what he did in this matchup. But what I want to say is Makhachev is fucking legit. I think he's more skilled than Khabib, and I would pick him in a matchup against Khabib. When you look at it, he might not be as good as a wrestler as Khabib, might not be as dominant, but he would be able to stuff all the takedowns, if not most of them, and I don't think Khabib would be able to submit him or ground and pound him out. Makhachev is fucking legit on the ground. It's just not a lot of people see it that way because he doesn't slam him down. He doesn't do all this fucking dominating shit. He's a little bit more technical, plays it safe, and he likes to entertain the striking a little bit more because he is so much better than Khabib on the feet. He's shown that he's a very good counter striker, very safe on the feet, and he's also very good at pressuring opponents. The body kick was there all day, man. He mixed it up to the legs, and he ended up landing the fucking head kick. Alexander Volkanovski's guard was there, but it just went right over the top of his head, right on the top of the cranium, rattled Volkanovski, and he got TKO'd on the ground. And just something about the way that Volkanovski fell, it really fucking hurts to see, bro. It sucks when you see your fighter unconscious. You see facial expressions that you would never see before. He's laying there, and man, that shit fucking hurt the soul. I was cheering for Volkanovski, if you couldn't tell, but I have to give Islam Makhachev respect. I would say UFC 280, his first fight in Abu Dhabi, I was an Oliveira fan. I was the Makhachev hater. I was saying this guy was boring. I take all my fucking words back, man. This guy's a good striker. He's at the top of the sport. His grappling's pretty entertaining. And I now view this guy as overall one of the most skilled martial arts in the sport right now. All the props in the world to him. Volkanovski, let's look at Volkanovski's side. Didn't have much success. He landed a couple shots, but not all that many. He stuffed the takedown, which was very good. I like that from the side of him. And for whatever reason, I picked Makhachev. For the factors that I stated, I said, Makhachev has to change his game plan. He has the skills to beat Volkanovski, whereas Volkanovski is going to have to improve some of his skills to beat Makhachev and change his game plan up. And now that it's on short notice, he's going to have to change his game plan up, and he won't have time to improve certain skills. He was able to stuff the takedown, and for whatever reason, I was like, I'm getting the feeling that Volk's going to win here, but obviously the pick with the brain is Makhachev, and I make picks with my brain, not my heart, because that's more accurate. Volkanovski stuffed the takedown, and I was just, for whatever reason, I was like, this guy, man, fuck, he gets out of this round, he's going to put on the pace, and he might beat him by decision, and like logically, I wasn't thinking that, but just like when you watch a fight live, you can't help but think certain super fun things. You can't help but live in a dreamland. At least I couldn't. But I kind of humbled myself. I was like, look, man, Makhachev is, before the KO, he was beating him on the feet. He was working in the leg kicks. He was landing different shots. Body kicks, like I said. Volk wasn't landing many. His leg kicks were missing. And they entered into the clinch after Makhachev shot a takedown and Volk stuffed it. Makhachev was getting the better of Volk in the clinch exchange, landing great knees to the body. Makhachev's got a great clinch game, man. This guy is good everywhere. I think he beats every fucking lightweight, man. He is legit. And I think he'll probably pass Khabib as the GOAT in the lightweight division pretty soon. He beats Oliveira. He beats Gaethje. I will have to have some serious debates. I don't exactly know how you rate him because a lot of people are going to say the Volkanovski fight was way too close. But I think the lightweight division has overall gotten a lot more skilled and would bring Khabib some problems as well. But also, Makhachev does have a loss to Pantoja, not Alejandro Pantoja. I just know the guy's last name. It's Pantoja. Way back in his career, but ever since then, he's been dominant. Fucking a lot of respect for this guy, man. I think he beats Justin Gaethje. He beats Charles Oliveira. I'm a massive Charles Oliveira fan. Fuck, dude. Fuck. He is good. Alexander Volkanovski, sorry, I'll get back to him. I'm picking him to lose against Ilia Topuria, and I was probably going to pick Ilia Topuria even if he won. So, not many people were on that side. A lot of people were saying Volkanovski's too good, man. You see what he did against Yair? I'm like, yeah, but Yair has horrible fucking wrestling. Horrible. Not good. Max Holloway took him down. Brian fucking Ortega took him down, right? Ilia Topuria started out as a grappler. He's a black belt. He's been a black belt. He's a legit fucking black belt. And he's got good wrestling. Not fantastic. He's got good wrestling. He stuffed most of the takedowns from Bryce Mitchell. And he's got taken down one time, but it was after he was getting over-aggressive, trying to get the finish towards the end of round 1. And other than that, he was able to stuff all the other takedowns. He submitted Bryce Mitchell, as you guys know. And the reality of it is, these grapplers that have power in the hands, when they get on top of you, it is something completely different. And I'm saying this, if Ilia Topuria clips Volk at any point, Volk's concussed, he's wobbled a little bit, Ilia now can shoot the takedown. Volk has to fear the takedown and the hands. So you gotta choose, am I gonna get popped in the face or am I gonna defend the takedown? What's gonna happen here? So that's the reality of it is. Ilia Topuria hurts you. He is a fucking elite finisher, man. He's got great fucking submissions, solid wrestler, just an overall great grappler. And he has dynamite in the fucking hands. In my opinion, he's probably the most powerful puncher in the division. I'm pretty confident that actually. I'm not going to have this debate in my head right now, but he flatlines guys. And in the Josh Emmett fight, he showed to me that he was patient. I think he's going to fight differently against Alexander Volkanovski. I think in the first 2 rounds, he's going to come out very aggressive, try to knock him down. And I think he'll be able to get it probably in the first or second round, be able to knock down Volkanovski, either TKO him or submit him. In the first fight, if Volkanovski won this fight, I was still picking Topuria, like I said, just because I'm saying, bro, Topuria has a granite chin. I think he'd be aggressive. He'd be able to... And what I don't like about the matchup, too, for Topuria is leg kicks. He's very heavy on his lead foot, but I thought, in my head, he was going to just walk through the leg kicks, just go all in on the finish of the first 2 rounds and be able to find it because he's just that skilled, that powerful. He's just athletic, man. And Volk's getting old, dude. He didn't look that bad in this fight. Like, when I'm talking about, like, speed-wise, he didn't look super slow. It's just, honestly, Makhachev is that fucking good. You guys, I don't know why the casual fans aren't respecting Makhachev on the level of Khabib. Why was Khabib so hyped coming up before he fought Conor? I guess Conor kind of did give him all the hype, to be fair, but we need to be viewing Islam Makhachev as better than Khabib. A lot of the fans are like, oh, Islam Makhachev, yeah, he's a fun fighter. He's really good. He's Khabib. Like I said, bro, Islam Makhachev is Islam Makhachev. He is not Khabib, bro. Makhachev is better than fucking Khabib. He would outstrike him. Anyways, Volkanovski, man, I do feel bad for him. If he beats Ilia Topuria, hats off to him. But if it's at January 2, now he just got knocked out by a head kick. He was out of there at the end. You know, when when he was getting TKO'd, when Islam was TKOing Volkanovski went out for a reason. It was a good stoppage. Gotta feel for fucking Volk, man. I just can't get over the way he looked when he fell, bro. Feel bad for him. Makhachev fans, I don't like you, but congratulations. You are cheering for probably the best lightweight in history right now. He might not be it right now, but he will cement his legacy soon. And if he moves up to welterweight, I don't know how I feel about that. I have to do a little bit more film study because Colby Covington, like I said, could present some serious challenges. It would be a match on the feet. Colby would be able to stuff the takedowns. And Makhachev's a better overall kickboxer probably, but Colby, very high output, very good boxing. He's got some solid kicks, but Colby's just super high output, and he's got a solid chin, so if Makhachev can't KO him, I could see Colby just keep coming forward, pressuring him nonstop, not caring if he gets fucking KO'd, and just putting the volume on him nonstop. So that would be an interesting fight. I don't know who I'd pick in that matchup. But right now, I'm kind of thinking I'm going with Leon Edwards over Colby, so I don't even think that matchup would even happen. Makhachev over Gaethje, I think he'd be able to stay out of the fiery exchanges, eventually take him down. If not, keep him at distance, man. This is like the first time whenever there's a head kick KO in a main event that it was the fighter that I wasn't cheering for. I was cheering for Justin Gaethje. I was cheering for Leon Edwards. Damn, bro, this is weird. Okay, but Volkanovski, I'll circle this back. Still, in my opinion, the most skilled striker in the UFC, the best striker in the UFC right now, and probably the most skilled fighter in the UFC right now. It was short notice. He wasn't as strong as he needed to be. But like I said, going into this matchup, I was saying I would probably pick Makhachev on a full camp. A lot of people are saying, I'd probably pick Volk on a full camp, man. I was like, still, I'd probably go with Makhachev, bro. I probably still would go with Makhachev. And now that this fight's happened, you give these fighters, let's say it's 8 months of Volkanovski has time to recover from the head kick. It's 8 months, so you give him 8 months, and then they fight with the full camp, Volkanovski versus Makhachev. I have a feeling that damn near everyone's taking Makhachev because now they see, okay, he's got the body kick, he's got all these weapons that we didn't consider. I was saying he has these weapons, he just has to change the game plan. And Makhachev's not dumb. He's a smart fucking guy, bro. He is a great fucking striker, and it's weird, bro. How did he get so fucking good, man? How? He's big, man. He's turned me into a fan a little bit. I'm not a diehard fan. I'm not a Makhachev fan, but he's in the top 30 favorite fighters right now, and I'll probably cheer for him against the majority of lightweights outside of Charles Oliveira, who's my guy. You know what I mean? I'll cheer for him against Justin Gaethje. I'll damn sure cheer for him against Mateusz Gamrot. Fuck that guy. He keeps fluking every single win. Fiziev's one of my favorite fighters, so not against Fiziev, but outside of that, probably everyone else, man. Fuck Dustin Poirier. Fuck all those guys. Makhachev's, dude, he's gonna become the lightweight GOAT, I think. Unless Oliveira is probably the guy that has the best chance right now. Him, you could argue Fiziev, but Fiziev's out, so fuck, man. This is crazy to me. I was never expecting Makhachev to be this good, especially leading into the first Oliveira fight. I was like, okay, he's probably shit on the feet. Fuck, man, it's all coming together. He's that good, bro. I'm going to stop dick riding. Sorry. I don't like Makhachev. I never liked Makhachev all that much, but now I've turned into a fan. Just out of respect, I'm hyped for Makhachev fights. I hope he's active, man. Please fight Justin Gaethje soon. We need to get this lightweight division moving, please. Yeah, Islam beats Khabib, and Volk loses to Topuria. Whether or not he was KO'd, it doesn't affect that. I think obviously that's going to lean it more in Topuria's favor. I was going Topuria like a 51% chance. I was just going to be that guy, giving him the slight edge, but now I'm going to say like 55% chance. He's going to be more susceptible to getting KO. Now he's going to go down and cut weight, and it's going to be a very quick turnaround, which I don't think affects the fight too much with the chin. We saw Alex Pereira turn around really quick after the Israel Adesanya fight. And we've seen, fighters turn around after getting knocked out and succeed. But the thing is, Topuria, he's just fucking powerful. Dynamite in the fucking hands, bro. But I'm the guy calling the shots first. I'm telling you right now, I'm picking Ilia Topuria over Volkanovski. I'm hyped. That's a fucking fantastic fight. Wow. Volkanovski got flatlined. Not flatlined, he got KO'd in the first round. What can I say? Props to Islam Makhachev. I'm going to end the video here. I've been waffling for a little bit. Thank you guys for watching these videos. I really appreciate you, and have a good one. Make sure to subscribe. Have a good one.